Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about why I will be quitting Fortnite, and as you see from the gameplay in this video, I'm going to be streaming and making Warzone videos from this point forward. This video is going to be lots of complaints about the game, so if you don't want to hear that, I understand, but I'm just making a video like this so I can have it as like a command on my stream. That way I don't have to talk about these things constantly while I'm playing and streaming Warzone. If you guys do find this video informative or entertaining, whatever, please do remember to give it a like, comment down below what you think of Fortnite in its current state, and if you would like to see Warzone content from me, subscribe or stay subscribed to the channel. So starting off with the fact that I do really not enjoy Season 3 of Chapter 2. Chapter 2 Season 3 is bad for lots of reasons, in my opinion. I don't like the AI. I don't like the mythic weapons and the POIs. I don't like the meta. I don't like the loot pool. I don't like the fact that Arena has lots of things in the game that previously were not in Arena. It just feels like with this season, the game has taken several steps backwards or confirmed that some things are going to be a certain way this way going forward. And what I mean by that is, in last season, there was henchmen and there was mythic POIs as well. But I could kind of play through last season and just hope that it wasn't going to be in the next season. Like, I thought henchmen and mythic weapons and mythic POIs would be like a one-time thing that would be gone after Season 2. But they opted to have even more mythic weapons and mythic POIs in the game this season, even more henchmen and new forms of AI like the Marauders and the Sharks. It just seems like Fortnite is constantly going in a direction with more AI and more ways they want you to interact with the world, and less about being a game where people fight each other and build fight and the better player comes out on top. I just feel like the game is constantly going in a casual direction. You see things like fishing. Apparently there's more leaked fish that are coming to the game this season. You see things like the fire damage and the fireflies, all the water. It seems like more and more Epic aren't trying to make a competitive Battle Royale game. They're just trying to make a game where people interact with the world of Fortnite. It's kind of hard to describe how I feel, but that's not a game that I want to play. I want to play Fortnite as it was back in the day, where it was a casual game, but at the end of the day, it was also a competitive game at the same time, or a competitive-ish game. And I don't mean like it's the most competitively balanced game. I just mean like a PvP game. It seems like going forward, they're trying to make Fortnite like a PvP and PvE mix game, kind of like an MMO, and less about just the strict PvP element of the game. And that's fine if you're someone who enjoys that, and it's fine if you're a casual player. But I'm not someone who enjoys that, and I'm not a casual player, and it just seems like more and more Fortnite is no longer going to be a game that's made for someone like me. And like I said, that's fine. There are people out there who definitely enjoy that, but I'm not one of them, so I'm going to try to find something else to play. Like I said before, this meta is horrible. They vaulted the pump. The charge shotgun is not good, and a majority of the people who are telling me the charge shotgun is good or sending me clips of it being good are not very good at the game themselves, and because of skill-based matchmaking, they're playing against people who don't build and don't edit well at all. In good lobbies versus good players, the charge shotgun doesn't work as a weapon, and I feel like 3 years into the game, Epic shouldn't be making this drastic of mistakes with the meta of the game. Like, we're 3 years in. They should have a much better understanding of how the game is played and what the meta of the game is. And I'm sure it'll get better. I'm sure they'll buff the charge shotgun and make it better. But like I said, it's like too little too late. Like, this is like the icing on top of like so many problems with the game. You know what I mean? I haven't really been super happy with the game and thought it was going in a good direction since probably Season 9, which was about a year ago at this point. I believe Season 9 ended in August, and as I'm recording this video, we're in July. So it's been about a year since I was super happy with the game. Season 10 was horrible. I think Season 10 was worse than Season 3. But like back then I had hope that the game would get better. And it did get a little bit better in Chapter 2 Season 1, but that season went on for too long and didn't have enough content to really sustain players the amount of time that it went on for, much like Chapter 2 Season 2. I didn't like Chapter 2 Season 2, but I still had hope that maybe the game would get better next season. And now we've arrived at next season, and it's not something I enjoy. So the past 4 seasons just haven't been that good, for my opinion. So this is the trend the game is going on, and it's downhill in terms of my enjoyment with the game. These seasons aren't horrible. They're not like inarguably horrible or objectively horrible. They're just not what I personally want to play. They're not. It doesn't seem like Epic is making a game for someone like me anymore. And that's what I keep saying, because I don't think these changes are necessarily always like good and bad, like it's black and white. It really depends on the player and like their perspective when looking at it. And like I've said, I want to play a PvP game where I'm playing against other people. And the goal of the developers making the game is to make that experience as enjoyable as possible and not just throw in things like Deadpool or Aquaman or random storylines or party royale things. It just seems like constantly the things that get the most attention from Epic Games are things that are more towards the casual community. And this is going to be a bit of a tangent, but Arena last season, they pulled a lot of things out of the loot pool and made Arena its own thing. And a lot of players liked that. And if you were like a hardcore player, Arena is pretty much the only way to play the game now, because with skill-based matchmaking in these lobbies, it's not really that enjoyable to play pubs without Siphon. That was another thing they had in the past that they removed because casual players complained, along with moving zones and many other features that made the game better. They took Arena, made it better last season, and then just took a massive step backwards this season by re-adding all of those things back into Arena that they had in the past deemed shouldn't have been there. And they got a lot of praise from the community. Even casual players that don't play Arena understood that those things really didn't have a place in the competitive rule set. And it made the game a lot better having competitive and casual split, because that gives Epic more freedom to please the casuals without worrying about ruining the competitive loot pool. But now it seems like they've combined the loot pools again, so competitive has the casual loot pool, but they've also gone even more extreme in terms of what they've done with the casual loot pool. So I really don't understand what's going on at Epic Games. It's been a while since they made sense to me personally. We get updates very infrequently these days, and there's no patch notes. Whereas in the past, one of the things that was the best aspect of Fortnite, one of them at least, was the support the game got from Epic and how like straightforward they were with patch notes, even doing AMAs on Reddit sometimes. And now communication has just basically been cut. They did start doing creator patch notes through email, but these were never as descriptive or open as the patch notes that we had in the past. So massive step backwards there. There's just pretty much any way I think about the game, there's steps backwards, and that's why I no longer play it, and that's why I want to stream Warzone. Been playing Warzone for about 5 days now on stream, and I've been like really enjoying it. So yeah, I think I'm switching to this full time. I don't think Fortnite will make the changes that I personally want them to make. Like, it would just be way too much to ask for, and it's way too extreme for Fortnite in its current state to like become what I would want it to become. And I'm not saying it should be, or they should necessarily do those things, but I just don't want to play it if that's not going to be the case. And I find it unlikely that they're ever going to like turn it around and go in the direction that I would want to see the game going. So that's why I'm going to be playing Warzone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below. Like I said before, subscribe if you want to see Warzone videos. I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch, which will be linked down in the description below. And I will see you guys another time. Thanks for watching.